We all remember when Lars threw that dart on that poster of Kip Winger in that Metallica video. But did you know that Winger also did a diss track in response to that? Stick around. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Off the Charts, episode 342. My name is Dan, and I shall be your host once again today. So, cheers to you all. So, let's flashback or we rewind to 1990, early 90s. I don't know the exact day or date. Not sure what the reasoning was. Well, I mean, I get it. From Kip Winger was an easy target at the time, but see, I don't remember if it was in the Nothing Else Matters video or the Metallica One Day in the Life. But there's a infamous scene, and I'll put the picture right here. I'm not going to put the clip here, where Lars Ulrich is actually seen throwing darts at Kip Winger. Okay, one of the many reasons why I do not like Metallica, even though I saw them live 4 times, but I own, well, yeah. Let's just say I own nothing, okay, on purpose. So, yeah, there's and I remember my friends going, look at that, there Lars is throwing a dart on Kip Winger, and did that ever go viral for the time? Because Metallica was, and probably still is, the one of the most popular bands of all time, and whatever they did, people watched. Okay, so yeah, because of that, well, that's one of the things. Uh, Winger became a punching bag for many a jokes, and of course, at the same time, well, but later actually, the Beavis and Butthead thing happened also, and it was not a good time for that type of music, but especially Winger. They went through hell, okay, like and and back, I guess. So yeah, that's what basically happened. The gist of it. Lars Ulrich in one of their videos is throwing a dart. You can see him clearly throwing a dart on a poster of Kip Winger, and everybody was laughing and blah blah blah. So, 1993-94 was when Winger released this album here called Pull. Okay, I'm sure nobody. Oh, and the reason I'm actually doing this episode and mentioning this story is because every time I'm actually talking about this story, many people don't realize about the song or realize what the meaning behind the song is. So don't look for the song on your vinyl copy of Pull. You have to get the uh, Japan release because it had a bonus track on Pull called Hell to Pay. Okay, it's also available on their greatest hits, the best of Winger. I'll put the picture right here. But yeah, so it's available 2 places as a Japanese bonus track only, and also on the greatest hits that was released just before the reunion. Okay, and I still remember. So I didn't. I like the song. So the song is "Hell to Pay," and we'll listen to a little bit of it later on there. So I remember just having someone. Oh my God, this is going back here. So I'm talking about dial-up days, guys. And remember MIRC? You had these chat rooms. I remember this guy sending me a cassette in the mail with a bunch of Winger bonus tracks that you can only find on certain variations of soundtracks or B-sides or whatnot. And on that was Hell to Pay because I couldn't find it anywhere else. This was probably 1997, 98 in that time, okay? When I first heard the song, I mean, I knew it existed. I just couldn't get it because it was a Japanese import. So I finally, that guy gave me a cassette, and I remember being in the car with my buddy. We're driving along, and then that song "Hell to Pay" comes on by Winger, and my friend Pascal is the one here. He's like listening to the song, and I was actually just I found it good, and nothing else, like a great song, whatever. And Pascal's like, "Oh my God, he's actually dissing Metallica. These are all Metallica song titles." Okay, so that's the part we'll listen to at the end. So, make a long story short, and I probably would. I don't know if I would have actually deciphered that. Like, I'm not a lyric guy. And I'm a huge Winger fan there, but I had to have someone point it out to me that song was all about Lars and Metallica. And I was like, what? It's about Lars and Metallica? So I go and listen to it. I'm like, holy shit, man, he's really going at it in an underhanded way. Releasing it as as a bonus track to Japan only. No video, no fanfare. I'm looking online. I can find the lyrics. I can't find anything about this subject. So, I mean, let's be fair here. It's my theory, but a lot of people seem to be sharing this theory that the song Hell to Pay is about Lars and Kip Winger sort of like getting back at Lars and Metallica for that dartboard incident. So I'm going to read a few lyrics from the song. Okay, don't you know there'll be hell to pay? Better come down. What goes around comes around. You'll be paying till your dying day. Don't you know you'll be hell to pay? Blah, blah, blah. You'll be... Anyway, you just got to go and listen to the way you get so much face seems so out of place for someone like you, Mr. Know-It-All, so above it all. Tell me, who do you think you're fooling? Spend all your time in your ivory tower, feeding your head hour by hour. So once you realize that it's about Lars and dissing him, you're like, wow, that's quite an... And I'm surprised at how many people I talk to who are Winger fans or probably don't even know the song exists here. It's one of those rare gems. I think it's a great song. It's probably as heavy as Junkyard Dog. Like, it was a heavier Winger song. Great song. But yeah, you got to listen to the lyrics here. So, just to recap here, Lars does the dart throwing at Kip. Kip gets back at him, but nobody knows about it. Like, that's how bad Winger had gotten at one point. I don't know if word would have gotten around had Winger Pull been a success, because grunge was coming, and again, they had it worse than everybody else. Okay, so again, cheers to all. Now, let's go listen to that little part where Metallica, well, he's actually singing the song, the parts, or the titles of basically all Metallica songs from the Black Album. If you don't see any of my lyrics, it's because I was not able to do it there. So we'll just go, anyway, we'll try it out. If there's lyrics, that means I've succeeded. All right, so we'll see you guys in a few.
And when
And there you go. That's the song, or that's the part of the song. Is the song about Lars and Metallica? You tell me. I definitely think so, but it's never been proven or actually confirmed, to my knowledge, that Winger wrote that because of Lars and Metallica. And if it is about Lars and Metallica, I mean, bravo, Winger, for actually just doing it for yourself and not making a big deal out of it, as opposed to what I'm doing right now. It's making a big deal out of it. But yeah, that's. Did you know about this song? Did you know about it was about Metallica and Lars? You tell me. A lot of people, like I said, I was talking to who love Winger. One probably know the song exists but never heard it. So yeah, now you know where it's available. But and if was it last year where a buddy of mine, I actually got a little bit mad, actually got a lot mad at him, where there was this article where Kip Winger was saying that James Hetfield had actually called Kip Winger and apologized for this. And the gist of the interview was that Lars, till this day, still hasn't called or done anything to apologize. And my buddy was like, "Oh, stop being a fucking crybaby," and blah blah blah. And I'm like, "You weren't there. You didn't know how bad it was for that band. They were ridiculed, and that's another main reason why I like them so much and not Metallica. I've always tried to stick up for the little guys, not the big bands. I've always had I love the bands that I love. Doesn't matter if they're popular or not popular. Those are the bands I love, and I will always stick with them and for them. Okay. So yeah, it was bad. Like I said, I still remember the day. I remember opening that magazine when Winger had called in quits, and I was like, "Oh my God!" It was almost the same month where Sammy had left Van Halen and Winger had called it quits. I was like, "What the hell's going on here?" It was such a bad time, the '90s for me musically. Okay, but yeah, I mean, it happened. I am happy as to how it turned out in the end anyway. We got a great track with Winger's Hell to Pay right here. Uh, couldn't really sing you anything from Metallica from, was it Reload and on? Anyway, whatever. I'm not talking about Metallica anymore. Well, anyway, in good on this channel here. So, anyway, just out of curiosity, did you know this song existed by Winger? Do you not like it? Did you actually know what the song was about? So, also, I'm going to put the full link to the full song in the description below so you can actually go and listen to the whole song from A to Z or Z, depending which country you're from. Anyway, on that note, thank you guys for watching, and we shall see you guys next episode. Take care. Bye bye.